what's up, everybody? We're back here today on Legion of Forest, and as you can see, I've already got some of the new FDR equipment already set up over here. And kind of full disclosure, I was actually out of town last Friday when I did the Fan Friday, so I recorded both Legion of Forest and Team Sardinia ahead of time and just picked the winner whenever. I just put the video up that was the winner, so I little trickery there. But anyway, so we've got some new equipment, and I was just driving around trying to find a good place to set up camp for the next spot. And this map just does not have a lot of flat area, so it's been kind of difficult trying to find a good landing spot. But I think I did finally find one. I was just gonna take the wood chipper and I get some of these tops chipped up, and then we'll load up this last load of logs, and hopefully I can figure out where to sell them at, or if not, we'll just chip them up at the at the at the sawmill area. So let's go ahead and get this thing out, because I've gotten kind of bored in this area. It's not really, I don't know, it's alright, but let's see if we can find somewhere better to go. Oh, I forgot to plug up my other joystick. And of course it's not going to work until I restart the game. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, I've got four USB plugs on the front of my computer, and I usually have all four of them with filled up between my dual joysticks, my gamepad, and I'm not sure what else I got plugged in, but I always have to plug in something every once in a while, and like a USB drive or something like that, and then I always forget to plug everything back in, so just forgot about that. But we're back in business now, and let's see if we can put these last two logs on here. All right. Oh no. I fell in the deep hole. We managed to get out. That is a really deep hole. I was trying to avoid as much as possible, but this truck and trailer, it just kind of slid down in there. Okay, so just over here to our left, I don't know if you can barely see the truck through the trees down there. That's where we'll set up right here in this area, because it's about the only flat spot I got. The only downside is it looks like there's not very many big trees around. But let's go ahead and gosh, that's a bad spot to pull into. Let me see if I can find another entrance. This probably isn't the best either, but we'll just come in it this way. Yeah, so you see all the logs there piled up. The problem I had was I don't know where to sell these things at. I thought maybe these other areas, little log holders would be the sell point, but I don't think it sold them. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and leave that there. Let's see. Well, we're gonna need our cut machine down there as soon as possible to start cutting. So let's see here. See if I can get this thing out of here. In fact, I'm just gonna go cross country and meet up with the log truck or the low loader over here. Yeah, I guess I should have went ahead and had all this stuff moved, but gosh, it takes so long to move it. You know, normally I record these episodes on my lunch hour, so I don't have much time. So unfortunately, we're kind of just stuck with moving the stuff. I'll definitely try to cut off cross country though, shorten the time some. Well, in case any of you were wondering, my next map is sort of on hold at the moment. I just haven't had time to work on it. You know, with spring and summer coming close, there's a lot of yard work that has to be done around my house, and so kind of other things have to be put on the back burner. But I will definitely get back on that next map whenever I can. I'll try to squeeze in some time here or there. Unfortunately, I had to start over. I think if any of y'all saw that little live stream that I did, it's up on the YouTube channel. You can kind of see what I was going for, but unfortunately, I've had a lot of trouble with starting with the blank map. And what always ends up happening is, well, the first time I tried, like for Dodson Logging, when I tried starting with a blank map, what happened was I imported the trees from, like, say, what's the stock? Not the Sosnovica, but the other one. Whatever the stock map is, I forget. Goldcrest Valley. That's what. Goldcrest Valley. I imported the trees just like you're supposed to, but for some reason they wouldn't show up in game. They'd be there in Giants Editor, but when I went in game to test, there was no trees there. So I don't know. So I ended up not having to use a blank map on that one. And so I thought, well, maybe all that's kind of gotten worked out for some reason or whatever. And so I started with a blank map, and this one was a different blank map. It had actually had the mud and all the extra like foliage layers and stuff in there. And I thought, well, okay, this will be all right because it's a different blank map. So I started off, and I did do some testing right away just to make sure the trees were showing up, and they were. And so I started doing a bunch of terrain editing. I added basically mountains in there, and so I went back to test after doing hours of work, probably even after that live stream deal, and the game wouldn't load. I was like, well, that's crazy because I was just testing it out, and so anyway, I don't know what happened. I got a bunch of terrain errors and stuff, and all right, this truck drives screwy, but so unfortunately I had to start over again. But I'm just taking the Dodson map and making my own blank map. I don't know, it's frustrating, but I'm hoping I can eventually get it all worked out to where I'll have a nice starter map to use. Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of play this one safe and set up my landing in the middle of this empty field or whatever this is. Now I just have to skid everything up here. Yeah, I really like this map. Unfortunately, there's just not a... I mean, I wish they would have put in some landings or something. And some more bigger trees. I don't like all these little small trees. You can see the bigger ones kind of sticking out over the tops, but there's just not a whole lot of them. And I think those are pine stage 3s. I just don't understand why they put so many small trees on this map. And I keep forgetting that this truck is not as good as the last one from FDR. It doesn't have very good traction in the mud at all. And I think I may have missed my turn. Yeah, I think I did. Well, this will be fun getting turned around. Maybe I won't get turned around. Maybe I'll just go off-road. Yeah, I'm doing good here, aren't I? Yeah, this is great. Yeah, it'll be fun getting back out of here. Yeah, I'd love to take this map and kind of edit it and make it better, in my opinion. Because it's a great map. I just, number one, they didn't mark anything at the sawmill, so I don't know where everything's at, all the sell points. And there's just not enough flat areas. So there needs to be a few improvements. Come on. And I'm excited about tonight because I'm getting to see, finally going to get to see Marvel's and Avengers Infinity War. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Just hasn't worked out for us yet to go see it. I mean, it just came out a few days ago, so haven't really been too worried about it. I'm sure it'll be in theaters for quite a while. It's projected to make something like over $1 billion worldwide. So the thing's, I'm sure, going to do just crazy. I don't know what the box office numbers are, but I already saw where it had beaten the Star Wars, one of the Star Wars movies. Was it Force Awakens? Or I think it was Force Awakens. It had already surpassed the box office total for the weekend, opening weekend for that one. And of course, it's got all the Marvel characters, you know, that you're used to seeing in it. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I know it's going to be good. I'm not worried about that. Uh-oh. But I just really looking forward to it. We'll see. Dang. Yeah, that wasn't probably a good idea. And we're stuck. Golly. Yeah, and that really wasn't a good idea. Alright, well, looks like we're resetting everything. Gosh. Oh, what is all this? Oh. I thought it reset over on this side. Why would it not reset there? Well, that's gonna be bad if we can't reset anything. Huh. Alright. Well, let's see if the skidder can rescue us. It did last time, I think. Alright, well, we got the truck out. Let's see if we can do something with this trailer. I think I have an idea of how we can solve this problem. And see how deep that is, because it's not filling up the wood chips much. So yeah, we'll just kind of make us a road. And I'll get the skidder here in a second and kind of smooth some of this out. Alright, let's see if that does the trick. I think it should. The only problem we're going to have is this trailer is still too long. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave this wood chipper off at the moment, and we'll shorten up the trailer a little bit. Well, I thought this skidder would do the job with the blade on the front, but I don't think it's not doing anything. We have to get us a dozer out here. Well, that's not going to be good. Just about getting dark too. Well, not exactly what I had in mind for this episode, but I guess you gotta take it as it comes. Yeah, that should help, having that trailer shortened up just a little. And we'll try to go off-road this time to avoid the big mud holes. Now the trailer won't hook up. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we'll see if we can go around the side this time. Nah, the trailer's still too long. And now we're really hung up. Okay, well, this isn't quite how I wanted this episode to go. I need to... Where'd the tree go? Oh, there it is. It's in the truck. Wow. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, get her to the rescue again. Yeah. That's what I should have done to begin with, is cut a few of them trees out of there. Alright, well that was pretty crazy. Yeah, this map's definitely challenging. I mean, if you like a good challenging forestry map, this is the one for you, because it's got all that mud, and the trees are... There's not very many flat spots. There's hardwood trees mixed in with pines, so it's just a lot of challenges. The roads are narrow and lots of tree cover. I think putting this grapple loader on that bank part was a bad idea, but we're here now. Barely. See how much weight's on the back. I think the grapple loader actually moved on us or something, because it's oop, that's not it, because it's sitting a little further back than I thought I put it. Matter of fact, there it goes off the back end, so we'll just drive it off the back. This will be a good spot anyway, because then we can just drive our trucks around the backside and kind of not have to worry about backing them up. See, we can drive around. Well, this is the opposite way we'd go, but we can drive around this loop and park in front of the grapple loader and get loaded up. Yeah, I should have filled that spot in to begin with that wood chips. I just didn't think about it. Yeah, like I keep saying, I really just wish that there was more flat spots or designated landings on this map, because it's so well, it's pretty steep, but you know it's all got a slope to it. There's hardly any flat spots. Just nowhere good to set up. All right, so enough of messing around with this equipment. Let's get busy doing some cutting and probably do some wood chipping too, because if you notice, see right in front of me there, these little grayish looking pine trees have the gray trunks on them. Those are the small ones, and you can see just a few of the bigger ones that have the kind of more brownish looking color to them. So there's not many, but there are some. I guess that's one thing, but let's go ahead and get busy with this machine and see if we can't get a few trees cut. Uh-oh, well. Yeah, depth perception on these machines is a little tough sometimes. I don't know why it wants to turn like that. Alright, come on, turn loose. We've got another map where all the trees are up too high and you can't cut them off at ground level. I don't like that. Leaves some big old stumps. And we'll cut down these hardwood trees too and chip them up just to get them out of the way if nothing else. See, I don't know why it wants to keep turning it like that at the end. Let's see if we can cut down this hardwood tree. I don't think I've ever tried cutting down with a fellow buncher. It should cut it. Yeah, it just you can't process them. You can cut them with the fellow buncher, just can't process them. I don't think we've cut a big pine tree yet. It's all this little junk. Alright, well, just hop out of there then. Yeah, I don't think we cut a single big pine tree and all that. So guess what? It's all getting chipped up. Uh-oh. Yeah, I forgot to stop it from dumping the chips on the ground. Yeah, we'll have to build us a road sometime or something. Maybe a wood chip bridge, or I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. You see how long it's taken to fill up this wood chipper? I mean, with the big trees that I was doing over on Dodson Logging, I think I would, about 8 trees, I think I'd fill it up. I'm probably going to move down this way. I think there's some bigger trees over here. So I'll move my fellow buncher down this way. And here's one big tree right here. We'll come back and get that with the skidder. And another one. You can see the difference. Kind of look close. looks like we've got us a nice fence over there to cut up to, so we'll kind of follow that fence line. Not exactly sure where it goes down this direction, but we'll just use that fence as our boundary on that side, and we'll kind of define us a little block or something here, and cut all this out and then move somewhere else maybe. What I'd really like to do is to take this in Giants Editor and edit the map and put in some landings somewhere. That'd be a lot of fun. Make the map a bit more playable. Alright, well I guess it's not going to cut. Oh, there it goes, of course. I don't really understand all these hedges that are in here. It's a bit odd. Tell you what, let's see, we got our truck over here somewhere. Let's just see where this fence goes. Oh, look at there. Gate even opens for us. Isn't that nice? Okay, so this is just a little pasture area, I guess. And yeah, there's where we cut up to. Alright, so it just goes to there. It's not really, not much on that end. And it just kind of meanders up through here. Alright, well, we'll just continue cutting up to the fence, I guess, and see how that goes. So we'll cut all this area in between here and this other little road over there, all the way up to, let's see, we'll go all the way up to this, it's sort of this mountainous area. Yeah, because here's where the fence kind of stops anyway. Makes a turn, but then we run into this kind of rocky area. So we'll kind of stop there and then cut back across this way and make us a little block. Kind of cut all that out. Then we'll finish cutting that area, and we'll just cut here up to this clearing area, which just there's another road. Okay, we'll cut up to there. So we'll kind of make a little block out of all that. That'll open up a good bit there. Alright, so we got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to hop in the skidder. And let's turn the truck off. And let's get some of these bigger trees skidded up to the processor. I know it's not many, but we'll go ahead and get them up there anyway. In fact, I think there's only like 4. But they'll be there for next time. This wood chipper out of the way, because we'll need it back here getting all these pieces and tops and things picked up. Before I get ready to hop off of here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and get my videos monetized again, and I've done quite well. I've actually been a little surprised with how quickly I've gotten past 400, and now we're already past 450. We're getting close to 500, which is kind of exciting. I didn't think I'd make 500 this quickly. I kind of was looking at some of the numbers over the past months and kind of, you know, what all I had done in the past months, and I thought it'd be at least till probably July or August before I'd get to about 700, so it looks like we're on track to beat that. So if you would, hit that subscribe button to help me out. And also, don't want to forget to mention the Patreon page. What I'm going to be doing over there is once I reach 10 patrons, I'm going to be doing monthly giveaways. And that could be some cool stuff like dual joysticks, video monitors, copies of the game, apparel, just whatever I feel like for that month. And a way to get back to you guys. Alright, now why is this tree not spinning around? There we go. Yeah, so my idea from the start was not to keep any of the money for myself unless I need it for, like, you know, if a hard drive goes out or something like that. I may dip into the fund a bit, but mostly I'd say like 90% of it's going to go back to you guys because you're what makes this channel. And you know, I wouldn't be here and be doing all this if it wasn't for all the folks that want to watch the videos and contribute. So it'll all be going back to you guys in some form or fashion. And also, let's see, I will be doing some giveaways on the YouTube videos once, you know, we'll see. It may be a while, but you know, for those of you that can't contribute to Patreon, I understand. So I don't want to let you guys feel left out, so I will be doing some giveaways there. And then also, if you want to contribute but not contribute monthly, I've also got the PayPal.me account set up. The link is in the video description below. You'll see it down there. It just says something about PayPal.me, I think is what it is. And that's if you want to do a one-time donation of something, you know, it would really help out too. So go check those out and see if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, it's hard to see with those hedges everywhere. Alright, so I got my wood chipper filled, and I gotta figure out what in the world to do with it. Because I don't know where to sell the wood chips at. I'm going to get this game or this map in the Giants editor and figure out where in the sawmill to sell the wood chips. Or maybe it's not even there, maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know. And I have lost my truck in the weeds. There it is. I'm going to go back down to the sawmill and take another look while I'm wrapping up the video for today. I'm going to see if I can't figure out where to sell the wood chips at, 'cause I know where to make them. And you would think that somewhere close by would be where to sell them. Because I've already got this truck full of wood chips right there. Like I said, I don't know where to sell them. So if you come in here, you can dump your logs into this wood crusher, and they come out this... they come out right there in that pipe, and it looks like, you know, you exit this way and come around. So maybe the wood chip sell point is not there. Maybe it's somewhere else. I know I put in. I think I'll put in the heating plant at a place. You know, I'm wondering if that's not the sell point for the logs. I'll have to check that out and see, because it sure looks like you kind of drive with it. Well, there's nowhere to unload it, though. I don't know. I'm at to, like I said, I think my best bet is just to hop in the Giants editor with this map and see where they've got the sell points at. Now there is something right there that's got a place. It looks like you could probably, well, it probably makes pallets or boards. And that's probably where, let's see, that looks like an output there, and that's probably the input for wood chips, but that's only a few. That kind of looks like wood chips there. Let's see. Let's just for fun, let's leave our truck running. Let's go over here and hop in this truck that we saw a minute ago. We'll just real quickly do this. Let's just see if this sells. I may have already tried this and it didn't work. I just don't remember. Yeah, it's not letting me dump. Well, it'll dump, but it won't sell, so that's not it. Alright, well, like I said, I'm just gonna have to take this map in the Giants editor and see where all the sell points are. So I just don't know. But anyway, we kinda had a bit of a sporadic video this time. We got our log, our low loader truck stuck in the mud. And we did manage to get a little bit of a load of logs down to the sawmill, but like I said, I don't know where to sell them at because that is not a sell point. And I thought I had tried this other set of log holders down here, and I don't think it sold there either. So we'll have to figure out where that sell point is also. But anyway, I'm going to hop in my truck and head back up to the job site. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, as sporadic as it was, and next time maybe we'll have some better information. I'll try to remember to take this map in the Giants editor and figure out where all the sell points are for the logs, because I just don't know. I mean, I guess maybe it would show up, maybe it shows up here. But it doesn't show anything where we're at. It does show something back this way, but I think that's what's like Agri. I don't know. I'll check out these sell points and see what they are, but we'll get it figured out for next time. But until then, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time here on Legion of Forest. Have a good one.